Okay, so traveling to Italy hasn't been easy because there's been all sorts of rules that seem to change day by day and based on announcements from the European Union, the Italian government, and whatever your domestic travel rules are where you live, it can start to get very complicated. So we left Austin, Texas on a Friday, and then by the time we were flying from New York to Rome on Saturday, the rules had changed. So there you go. That's how quickly things evolve. The outdoor mask mandate is over in Italy as officially as of today. I think there's only one small region in like the north that's still in the red zone. Everywhere else is completely white, which means things are open. There's some mask requirements, some places, a lot of indoor mask requirements, but there's no more outdoor mask requirement, which is phenomenal because in this heat, it is really hard to have a mask on all day. Couple observations about Rome so far. It's hot in July. No, it's June still. It's hot. Somehow it still feels hotter than Austin. I don't know how that works. Maybe it's just because we're walking around a lot more. Second thing, I've heard all this talk about the aging population in Italy, but maybe they just haven't looked after dark, because as soon as the sun goes down, all I see is teenagers and young people everywhere. Sure, right now, morning, there's definitely a older demographic, including us probably. But yeah, it just seems like a party on the streets every night as soon as the sun goes down. Yeah, anyway, on our way to get a coffee, we found this coffee spot where I was working from the other day. I'm gonna check it out again because it was good, so why not go back?
To Barnum's.
Growing up, Christianity is like a huge part of my life, a huge part of my upbringing. And even now, as I think about my faith, and I know I haven't really talked about it on the vlog, but every time I come here, it's not like I come here all the time, it's like twice. This is my second time ever in life being here. But like, it just makes me think of like everything that I've learned about my faith over the years, my personal experiences with Christianity, both good and bad. Whether you look at this and see a place of great oppression, or you see a place of hope, that's sort of in the eye of the beholder. Anytime you have something that's got a history that goes far back enough, there's going to be some contradictions in there, because ultimately humans are just giant contradictions, giant walking contradictions, and we're not linear in our beliefs, we're not linear in our practice. So to expect that from anyone, I think is hypocritical in and of itself. But, not absolving the history of this place from the atrocities around the world, but acknowledging that it's conflicted. And any institution that's run by humans is always going to be in conflict with itself and with its own ideals, because humans are crappy that way. And I think above all, that to me is the Christian message, is that we all suck. And maybe there's someone out there that can help us suck a little less. So that's the gospel according to Will Ramirez. Maybe we go inside now? Yeah? Let's do it. This isn't holy water, is it? It's not burning, so I'm guessing it's not. Woo. Any water that cools me off right now is holy in my books.
our ability to make indoor spaces colder than outdoor spaces as divine. However big you think some of these things are, it's bigger than that. And you think of like some of these like marble and just giant statues that are just like hung, you know, like over 100 feet in the air. It's crazy. It's massively, massively impressive.
So the plan for the rest of the night was to have a nice dinner and then head towards Piazza del Popolo to watch the Italy versus Austria game. But I got the dates mixed up, which I found out when we arrived at the piazza, and instead of a soccer game, we found this. So not quite the football-filled evening I had envisioned, but a free concert by Italy's rising pop star Annalisa is not a bad way to spend a night in Rome.
We're at this thing. Apparently it's a big deal. It's Trevi Fountain. Obviously a lot of people here, but maybe like less than half of what would normally be here. This place is usually like jam-packed, so I guess it's still a good time to come to Italy. I don't know, July in like a couple weeks, mask mandate's gonna end here soon. Flights are gonna start arriving from like Canada and other countries. So I have a feeling like it's not gonna look like this for very long. It's hard to believe it's already been 5 days in Rome and we're leaving. It just feels like we just got here. Like I'm just starting to get a sense of like the rhythm of the city. Starting to, you know, have my spots that I go to, met some people. And now you gotta leave. And I think that's one of the hardest parts of when you travel is like just sort of the transit, the constant transit, not just like of location, but like of people that just kind of come and go in your life. It's not like it's like a crazy, like I met a new best friend out here, but like, yeah, we met some people, had some good conversations, and like, it's just like, okay, and now we're gone, and who knows if we'll ever see those people ever again. But yeah, anyway, leaving Rome, headed to the south for a few days. I've never been, like we've been to Napoli, but I've never been south of that. So it'd be interesting to see what the coast looks like, what the southern coast looks like. And yeah, I'm sure more adventures await, but for now, just getting on a train, which by the way is one of my favorite modes of transportation. So I thoroughly enjoy being on a train. It's like the best parts of the airplane without the worst parts of air travel. For the next few weeks, don't know if and when we'll be back, don't know for how long. Just kind of trying to plan maybe like a few days in advance. So for now, I hope you enjoyed the Rome vlog, and you know, look forward to the next one from Napoli, Amalfi, wherever. And I don't know where we're going to be after that, but you're going to be along for the ride for sure.